Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between, and welcome to the Fire Pro loading screen. This is episode 6 of the 100. Hey, here we go. I was hoping to have entrances having already started by the time the show started, but you know what? Best laid plans, right? So, our opening contest here is pitting WWE against AEW. First out, it's I don't know why Fire Pro does that when I have named the team, why they don't come out and say Butcher and the Blade. But that's the Butcher and the Blade. Butcher's the big guy on the left who looks like a butcher, and the Blade is the guy on the right. Their opponents, the former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Dakota Kai and Io Sky. Damage Control. So what is the 100? I hear you asking through my headset, which is weird because I shouldn't be able to hear you. Well, the 100 is the 100 best tag teams in the world, based on Pro Wrestling Illustrated's list of the top 100 that was released last year. They do that every year, and this is the first time we've taken those 100 and turned them into tournament seeds, and we're doing a single elimination tournament. So far, 7 teams have qualified for the round of 16 that's going to be coming up in a couple of episodes, I believe, starting with episode 8. Actually, just episode 8. We will find out from that episode which of those 16 teams will make it to WrestleMania, where they will challenge for the World Simulate Tag Championships. So far, the Blade in control here against Dakota Kai. Most of the tournament has taken place in WWE 2K22, but unfortunately, the 2K games do have rules about not allowing intergender matches. And PWI's list included teams made up of men, teams made up of women, and intergender teams. So those matches I'm having to do here in Fire Pro. So that's why that's why we're using this game instead of the game we've been using. Now, we'll see how this turns out, but we may wind up having to do more in Fire Pro. Episode 7, which is coming up on Tuesday, will also be in Fire Pro because there are more mixed tag matches that we'll have to do then. So we have 5 second round matches tonight, followed by 5 third round matches. The only thing I didn't update coming into this is titles. I just noticed my own note to myself telling me I needed to go in and update what belts these teams have. So let me do a quick check here. Neither of these teams have a championship right now. The winners will be moving on to face the Workhorsemen later on tonight in a third round match. The Workhorsemen being Anthony Henry and JD Drake. So Damage Control are the favorites here. The number 25 seed in our tournament. Butcher and Blade at number 89. So Sky and Kai, who I really think they should have just called their team Kai and Sky, like Kai and Tai, but they didn't. But Sky went for a basement drop kick on Blade, but he rolled out of the way, and now she's in dangerous territory backing up toward the Butcher, and instead stepping out of the corner and right into a code breaker. That's the 5-minute mark, hooks the leg. One count only, says referee Mr. Judgment. Using a generic referee in 2K, so we're using the generic referee in Fire Pro. Tag made it, in comes Butch. Scoop and a slam, and Dakota Kai goes to the floor. I cannot recommend enough the series that Dakota is doing over on Up, Up, Down, Down. Played with a chair. We've got a 20 count on the floor here in PWS. Dakota has been replaying The Last of Us on Up, Up, Down, Down. Now that the new remaster, The Last of Us Part 1, has come out, just kind of in conjunction with the HBO show, she's been playing through. And Last of Us is one of the best games ever made. And Coda is just very funny while she plays it. It's her favorite game, but she also reacts to everything as though it's her first time, which makes it very entertaining. Up, Up, Down, Down in general is a very fun channel. especially if you like wrestling and you like video games, which I'm assuming you like one or the other to have found this stream. Otherwise, I don't know how you did it. Io Sky with a handspring knee drop to the midsection. And Butch has seen enough. Tags in the Blade of Buffalo. And Butcher the Blade with a double power bomb. One count only. Io Sky kicks out. We passed the 8.5-minute mark here in our opening contest. Still to come tonight, we're going to see the number 5 overall seed, Fukuoka Double Crazy, FWC, Hazuki and Koguma from Stardom. They will team up to take on Le Tabernacle de Team, TDT, Matthew St. Jacques, and Thomas Dubois. That is an independent team from Quebec. The winners of that match will face Las Chicas Indomables, which is La Haruquita and Yuya. The Hex, Allison Kay and Marty Bell will take on Chris Ridgway and Yoshinari Ogawa from Stinger. The winners of that match will then face Atrapasuenos later tonight. Atrapasuenos is Dulce Gardenia and Espiritu Negro. Black Desire will take on Rot und Flot. The winners of that will then face MSP. Imperium will face... no, you know what? I take it back. I'm sorry. FWC and the Tabernacle team will face the winners between Las Chicas Indomables and Imperium. We also have a third-round match between the Lucha Bros and Bougie Reality. All those matches still to come tonight. Like I said, we're going to have 10 matches tonight. This is just the first. Fire Pro matches take a long time, which is why... Even though it's only 10 matches, I've set aside 3.5 hours on the schedule on Twitch. So thanks for joining wherever you're joining us from, whether it's Twitch, whether it's Facebook, whether it's YouTube. I very much appreciate it. I don't know what it was about our most recent stream, but we added a bunch of new fans on the Facebook page. They didn't seem to be bots, but, you know... It's social media, so it could have been. But it was more bots than we usually get. Sorry, a weird bubble in my throat there. So we've got those chairs just sitting at ringside. Air Raid crash from Io Sky on Blade. Blade introduced those chairs to the match earlier, but I don't think they've been used yet. They're just kind of sitting out there. Butch signaling like he's going to do something. Hits the ropes. Massive clothesline. And then an elbow drop. Io back to her feet. Oh, and we got a strike off here. Forearms from Io, chops from Butcher, and a big drop kick from Io Sky. The genius of the sky, Io Kai. Go behind on Butcher, then just elbows her in the face. Now a big side suplex, dropping her right in the middle of the logo. And Io makes the tag, and in comes King Dakota Kai. You know, in season 1 of... nope, I take it back. I was going to talk about the 500, which was our first ever tournament based on PWI's list of the 500 best heavyweight wrestlers in the world. But then I realized none of the 4 participants in this match... I thought at least Blade was in that tournament, but he wasn't. We did see them earlier in the tournament upsetting Strong Hearts in round 1, whereas Damage Control had a beautiful move there by Butch. Blade to the top rope. High. No, it's a shoulder block. I thought he was going for a cross body. Takes her down with the pepper shaker, but she makes the tag. In comes Io. The 150. Our women's tournament that we're running simultaneously with the 100. Both Dakota Kai and Io Sky participated in. Huge spear by the Blade, and then a diving headbutt to the crotch. Dragon screw leg whip by Io Sky. And then just a huge uppercut. Rolls him over into a Texas Cloverleaf. Blade makes the save. And choke slams Dakota Kai. Blade sending Io into the Butcher and the Blade's corner. that takes a brutal backbreaker, but I don't know that EO noticed that Blade had tagged out. Butcher is the legal participant for his team. Oh, series of big palm strikes by EO takes him down. So yeah, in the 150, EO and Dakota participated, both losing in the first round. Kai losing to new AEW signing Taya Valkyrie, and Sky losing to Iva Kolaski, who we just saw Tuesday night be eliminated from the 150. EO to the top rope. Moonsault double stomp. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 2.9. Butcher kicks out. And Butch drops her down with that jackhammer elbow drop. Tag made, and in comes the body. The Blade of Buffalo making his entrance. Dakota had Butch up on her shoulders, leaving her completely unprotected for a big spear from the Blade. And then that running kick in the corner, the former captain of Team Kick. And then a double stomp. And a rolling jackknife pin. But it is broken up at 1 by the Butcher. EO cuts him off with a backslide. You can't pin a guy. Neither of you is legal. Huge belly-to-belly over the head suplex by Blade sends Io Sky tumbling to the floor. And then an elevated DDT. And another spear. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Io barely able to make the save in time. And Blade's going to get her up. Oh, I thought he was going for that elbow drop again, but instead it was just a suplex. I mean, just a suplex. That still hurts like hell. Massive spine buster by the Blade. Tag made, and Butcher's back in. But then there's a tag, and in comes Io. Double power bomb on Dakota Kai. And now once again, Io Sky and the Butcher trading blows here. Ending with a big drop kick by Io. Up to the top. Moonsault stomp. Goes for the cover. Does not hook a leg. 1, 2.9. The Butcher kicks out. Blade was not able to get there in time, but it's okay. Butch kicks out. Go behind. Nope. Elbow to the face from Butcher. Got her up in a fireman's carry into a gut buster. Just driving all the air out of Io Sky's lungs and then just kicking her in the face. Now Butch hitting the ropes with that big wraparound clothesline. And a big headbutt. For those of you just joining us, this is our opening contest tonight. It's the Butcher and the Blade against Damage Control. Big elbow drop there by Butch. Tag made, and in comes the Blade. And they're going for that double power bomb again on Io Sky. And now Blade with a code breaker, catching her right on the chin. Doesn't go for the pin, though, and Io makes him regret it with that drop toe hold. Crossing the ring and tags in Dakota Kai. And a double drop kick from Damage Control. Now Dakota to the top rope. Double stomp to the chest. Hooks the leg. Doesn't even get one because she was too close to their corner. And Butch breaks it up pretty easily. And now another double power bomb. And now Blade just mounting Dakota and headbutting her repeatedly. Broken up by Io. Dakota might have needed to tap or maybe have the referee just stop the match. She was saved by her partner. Right back to those headbutts goes the Blade. Butch cutting off Io this time. Dakota manages to get out of it and kicks him right in the head. We talked about how good Dakota Kai's kicks are. They're trading blows back and forth here. And a big roundhouse kick. No, shoulder tackle from the Blade. And tag made. In comes the Butcher. And another tag, and in comes Io Sky. As we hit the 27-minute mark of our opening contest. Of course, as you've noticed, time in this game goes very fast. Tombstone by Io Sky on the Blade. But then the Butcher choke slams Io. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. 3, and the Butcher and the Blade pick up the win and move on to round 3. Butcher and the Blade will take on the Workhorsemen later on in this episode. Tough break for Damage Control, but they were in there with a dominating physical team in the form of the Butcher and the Blade. That's the number 89 seed. Sorry, page is loading slow here, where I'm tracking all of the results. Load. There we go. Number 89. Butcher and the Blade over number 25. Yeah. So, yeah. Butcher and the Blade upset the Strong Hearts. It was supposed to be the Strong Hearts in this match, but not to be. 96% evaluation. Giant choke slam, according to the game, is the finish. So we now know Butcher and the Blade take on the Workhorsemen later on in this episode. We'll get to that after we take. We're going to do the 5 second round matches first. Then we'll take a 5-minute intermission, come back, and do the 5 third round matches, just as a logical halfway point. So, apologies in advance to the members of Le Tabernacle de Team, Matthew St. Jacques and Thomas Dubois. I am, as I've mentioned many times on this show, terrible at creating wrestlers in video games. I do it because I have to for the show, but there is a marked difference between Hazuki and Koguma from FWC and my creations of TDT. TDT you can tell apart. Dubois has the tattoos. Saint Jacques has the body hair. Hazuki in the black, Koguma in the blue and orange. Again, the winners of this will face the winners between Imperium and Las Chicas Indomables later on in this episode. Matthew St. Jacques leading the way, or I'm sorry, Thomas Dubois leading the way, Matthew St. Jacques behind him. They beat the Guns in round 1. And here's FWC. They're the number 5 overall seeds in the tournament, so they got a first round bye. This is our first time seeing them. Hazuki, though, we have seen in the 150, beating Mercedes Martinez in round 1 before losing to Maki Ito in round 2. Koguma will be making her debut in the 150 this Sunday when she takes on Dark Silhouette. So far, evenly matched here between Hazuki and Matthew St. Jacques. Neither member of TDT participated in the 500 last year, though both were rated in the 2022 PWI 500. Dubois at number 424, St. Jacques at number 428. Tag made. Hazuki with that chair. She was looking to get into some trouble, but fortunately for TDT, they were able to make her drop it. Scoops him up, slams him down. Nice. Technically sound body slam from Hazuki. Almost series of forearms to the chest. I sent him into the ropes, but he grabbed the ropes before Hazuki could follow him in. And now Thomas Dubois takes advantage. Tag made, and in comes Koguma for the first time. First time legally, anyway. Pulls Dubois up, and she's going to scoop and slam him. Nice fundamentally sound offense from FWC here in the early going. Nice victory roll there by Thomas Dubois. Doesn't even get a 1 count, though. It is far too early in the match to pin Koguma like that. Koguma comes off the ropes. He went for a big kick. She blocked it. But she doesn't block the dragon screw leg whip. Rolls through into a jackknife, but he kicks out immediately. Matthew St. Jacques with an overhead belly-to-belly suplex. And Koguma sends him into the corner. Nope. So they're just kind of trading offense here. And now a half crab while standing on the back of Koguma's head. Sends him into the corner. She's going to charge in. Nope. Changed her mind. Both teams kind of feeling each other out here in the early going. Northern Lights suplex from Koguma. 1 count only, says Mr. Judgment. Now strikes going back and forth, back and forth. Koguma comes out on top, goes right into a heel hook. Sort of single leg grapevine. I love the grunts in Fire Pro. They're so satisfying sounding. Snapmare takeover. And St. Jacques goes right back into that half crab. Tag made. Tag made. Hazuki is back in, as is Thomas Dubois. And now TDT looking for a double power bomb on Hazuki right on the logo. And Dubois with a running stomp. But Hazuki scoops him up, slams him down. Senton across the stomach. Snapmare by Dubois. Rolls her over into a cloverleaf. Actually one of his partner's finishers. He doesn't get the finish with it. Double underhook. Tiger suplex. Nicely done by Dubois. Tag made. Mathieu St. Jacques is back in the ring and eats a DDT on the chair by Hazuki. And then Dubois hits him with a big belly-to-belly suplex. And now St. Jacques with back-to-back double stomps, looking for a third. 3 double stomps off the top turnbuckle. And Hazuki just grabs a hold to slow things down. Too close to the ropes, though. It's broken up. Now St. Jacques kicks both members of FWC. The tag was made. Koguma is the legal woman right now. Gut wrench by St. Jacques. And then he eats a big forearm from Koguma. And again, he slams on the brakes by grabbing the ropes, preventing any offense. Oh, she's going up top with him now. Koguma. Oh, eats a sunset bomb from St. Jacques. 1 count only as Koguma kicks out. Looking for another Tiger suplex. No, Koguma back body drops him to the floor. Now Dubois enters the ring while St. Jacques is at ringside. Not able to do much, though. Tag made and Dubois is now legal. Koguma almost kicks St. Jacques over the top rope into the floor there, but instead Dubois goes back into the cloverleaf. And get the submission win here, a little past the 10.5-minute mark. Tag made and in comes Hazuki. 3D! Koguma pulls him up. Oh, went for another cutter. She just kind of airballed it. Big vertical suplex there by Hazuki. Now going for another suplex. Yes, nails it. Hazuki now pulling Dubois to his feet. Just driving an elbow into his spine. And Dubois is going to answer with a suplex of his own. It's fundamentally sound wrestling here between FWC and TDT. This seatbelt pinning combination there by Thomas Dubois, but it's broken up by Koguma, and then they double suplex. Oh, and a code breaker for Dubois. Hazuki hooks the leg. 2.9 Thomas Dubois barely kicks out. And now looking for a tiger suplex on Hazuki. Tag made. St. Jacques is back in. But both members of TDT eat kicks from Hazuki. And now a suplex right on the logo. He just stretched out across the E. Koguma tags back in. Another 3D. And now Koguma. I'm surprised she didn't go for the pin there. She got in another stomp and then a drop kick and another cutter. Rolls through. 1, 2. Oh, but it's broken up by Dubois. That might have been enough for FWC if Thomas Dubois hadn't been there to break it up. Tiger bomb by St. Jacques. 2 count only. Single leg. And now, what is this? It's a mounted spine buster out of a deadlift by St. Jacques. Dubois tags in. Koguma kicks them both. Shot to the midsection. DDT. Just dropped Dubois right on the top of his head. Go behind. No. Into a Kimura. Koguma gets out of it, though. Now snapmare takeover by Dubois, and he's back up to the top rope with that double stomp. You going for it again? There's 2. Oh, I thought he might have gone for the 3rd. Oh, he did. He just wanted to stop and taunt for a second. Goes for a big splash, but they're all up in the ropes, so no count, says referee Mr. Judgment. And instead, Dubois takes a double suplex from both members of FWC to wind up on the concrete, where Hazuki hits it with a backstabber. St. Jacques was looking for a tiger bomb on Hazuki on the floor. Referee count up to 13, 14. I have lost track. Well, everybody's back in the ring. I was about to say I've lost track of who the legal participants are in this match, but it doesn't matter because they all got back in the ring. Oh, back into that Kimura goes Dubois. Hazuki in to try and make the save, and my DualShock battery just died. Stand by. Joys of live streaming. Oh, shoot. All right. Hang on a second. Maybe did a bad thing. I unplugged the wrong cord. All right, stand by. We're going to take our 5-minute break a little early. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back a little bit early. I think I fixed... Man, I hope I fixed it. Never done that before. So that was a fun thing we all got to share at the same time. Speaking of things we've never done before, just because that we were so far into that match, I'm going to go ahead and just crank the speed up this time. So we're not sitting through the entire match again. Again, sorry about that. Yeah, just I didn't realize I had the hard drive plugged in to the same HDMI port that I usually have the charger plugged into. I just rearranged my office, and I guess I just didn't put things back the way they used to be. So, yeah. That's on me. Doesn't look like I did irreparable harm to my PlayStation or to any of my save files, so counting that as a win. But here we go. This is going to be the hyper speed version of TDT against FWC. Unfortunately, the entrances aren't at 8 times speed, so I'm going to skip them. Here we go. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, well, this is kind of maddening with the sound on, isn't it? This is very fast. So what are you guys obsessed with on YouTube lately? For me, I don't know why, but I have gotten super into Hot Ones, which I know, welcome to 5 years ago, but Hot Ones is great. But for some reason, the YouTube algorithm decided to suggest like vocal teachers evaluating like metal songs, which is a really interesting little subgenre of the internet. I found this one woman who has become just obsessed with System of a Down. The Charismatic Vocalist, I think, is the channel. And she just, yeah, it's really cool to like watch somebody see something for the first time that like you're so familiar with. Like System of a Down was one of my favorite bands in college. I listened to Toxicity over and over and over again. You know, they were just like one of those bands that like got me, man, you know? So at some point during all of this 8 times speed chaos, Hazuki got busted open. So that's new. Ooh, we almost got a count out there. Oh, and we get a submission win. FWC. All right, I need to remember to turn the 8 times speed off, but there is number 5. Ooh, 100%. Nicely done. Oct 2 that Hazuki used to get the win. Okay. So FWC moving on. We know they will be up against the winners of the upcoming match between Imperium and Las Chicas Indomables. Hitting all the stuff. Excellent. Okay. All right. So 2 matches in. Not without incident. Let me set the speed back to 100 because I don't want any of that. Okay. So up next, we have got the number 56 seeds in our tournament. Stinger from Pro Wrestling Noah, represented by Chris Ridgway, and his tag team partner, Yoshinari Ogawa. Their opponents, we're getting our first look at in the tournament. They had a first round bye. Talking, of course, of AK-47, Allison Kay, and Marty Bell. Here we go. It's the number 9 seed against number 56. And the winners will face the winners between Imperium. I'm sorry, the winners will face Atrapasuenos later on tonight. Here come Ogawa and Ridgway, representing Stinger. Pro Wrestling Noah. Ridgway is currently the Wrestle Carnival Pure Champion. Ogawa is one half of the GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions alongside Eita, who we saw as a member of Los Perros del Mal de Japón earlier in the tournament. So that's Marty Bell leading the way, Allison Kay behind her. An independent team. Marty Bell did not make the... Oh, no, she did. Marty Bell's the number 90 seed. What was her... Has she already been in the tournament? Stand by. Where are you, Marty Bell? I only have Allison Kay. Yeah, Marty Bell has advanced to the round of 32, having beaten Momo Watanabe and Mercedes Monet. To advance to the round of 16. The number 90 seed. And Allison Kay, we have not seen yet, but she will be facing Yuka Sakazaki in the first round on Sunday. Meanwhile, Ridgway was a part of the 500, or Season 1 tournament. Ogawa was not. Ridgway beat Swerve Scott in round 1, Billy Starks in round 2, and JTG in round 3 before coming up short against Konosuke Takeshita in round 4. And then, of course, the Stinger duo. This is actually their second intergender match of the tournament, having beat the Renegade Twins back in episode 3 to set up this match with the Hex. Ankle lock by Kay. Ridgway kicks his way out of it, kicks her away. Jawbreaker by Marty Bell. Now go behind, standing switch, and just a kick to the ribs by Ridgway. Tag made in comes Yoshinari Ogawa. Now go behind, double side suplex. Ogawa. Oh, here we go. Test of strength. Evenly matched, they split it. Ogawa fires off a slam and then just stands on Marty Bell's face for a second. So she slaps him. That seems like a fair trade. Big forearm pushes him back. Went for a kick, but it was blocked by Ogawa into a dragon screw leg whip. Bell sent off the ropes. High backdrop by Ogawa. The lonely technician, Yoshinari Ogawa, working over Marty Bell here. Small package. That was the name of that move, not a comment on Yoshinari Ogawa. Bell sends him into the corner, tags in Allison Kay. Both members of the Hex get kicks. Strike battle here. Kay with chops, Ogawa with punches. Back and forth, and Ogawa goes down. A triangle choke here by Allison Kay. But Yoshinari Ogawa able to escape. And a snapmare. Tag made in comes Chris Ridgway. Both eat kicks from Allison Kay. Oh, she went for a stomp to the inside of Ridgway's leg, but Ogawa broke it up. But Ogawa's returned to the apron and was unable to stop that. Big suplex from Allison Kay. AK-47. Fellow Michigander. She's from Detroit. I'm from Midland. But, you know, us Michiganders, we got to stick together. 5'10", 150. She's actually an inch taller than Ridgway. Only 24 pounds lighter. Allison Kay is she's a beast in the ring. As you can tell, by the way, she's, toe here with Smash Mouth Chris Ridgway. Big swinging neck breaker and tag made. And in comes Marty Bell. Marty Bell, trained by the legendary Johnny Rods, looking for a double power bomb here. Down goes Ridgway. And fires off a couple of forearms, and Bell is down. That's going to allow him to tag in Yoshinari Ogawa. STF, that step over to face lock. Of course, you can't get a submission because you're not the legal man, Chris, but hey, it wears Marty Bell down. Big bulldog coming on the heels of that jawbreaker. Nice combination, focusing on the face and jaw of Ogawa, who just pokes Marty Bell in the eyes. Marty taking him for a little bit of a walk. Go behind, no. Elbow to the face. And now a choke. The referee checking on Marty Bell to make sure that she doesn't give up or pass out. Swinging neck breaker by Ogawa, heading to the top rope now. Double stomp. Now go behind. No. Instead, we're getting double tags. Allison Kay and Chris Ridgway check back in. Marty Bell's got kicks for both members of Stinger. And now double power bomb by the Hex on Chris Ridgway. And Allison Kay goes right into that heel hook, trying to get the submission here, but Yoshinari Ogawa breaks it up and goes right into a Boston Crab of his own.
10 minutes gone.
10 minutes gone. Big power bomb. Oh no! Rolled through by Ridgway. Nice counter. But now, speaking of counters, rolling through into that front face lock. Ogawa tried to pin Allison Kay. He is not the legal man. And I guess he just forgot for a second. So instead, it's Kay hitting a sidewalk slam on Ridgway, now hitting the ropes. And a big pump kick to the back of his head. But Ridgway manages to make the tag. In comes Yoshinari Ogawa for a double suplex. And Kay tumbles to the floor. Jawbreaker by Bell and Ogawa in the ring. It's Ridgway and Kay on the floor. Big European uppercut by Chris Ridgway. Of course, he's from England, so there it's just called an uppercut. To 13 count on the floor. Kay returns to she celebrated like I thought Bell did something. Tag made and Marty Bell's back in now. Taking turns working over Yoshinari Ogawa here. And Ogawa, I thought he was bringing Bell over into his own corner so he could tag in Chris Ridgway. Changed his mind, apparently. Elbow to the back by Bell. Goes for a pin. Doesn't hook a leg. 1 count only. And then she just slaps Ogawa in the face. Kick to the midsection. Jawbreaker. And now Ogawa rolls through into that jackknife pin. 2 count as Allison Kay breaks it up and then drops into a triangle choke. Seatbelt pinning combo by Ogawa. 2 count, but again, Allison Kay is there to break it up. Chris Ridgway not able to get there in time to cut her off. And Kay takes him down with a Samoan drop. I believe Marty Bell and Chris Ridgway are the legal participants right now. Well, now it's Allison Kay and Chris Ridgway. Ridgway, I don't know that he saw the tag. He's focused on Marty Bell here. And Bell hits him with a neck breaker. Oh, I don't know what Kay was going for, but it probably wasn't that drop toe hold. Rings of Saturn applied by Ridgway on Kay. Kay sent into the corner. Ogawa doing his partner a favor, getting her away from her partner. Oh no. Referee saying they were in the ropes. I thought he was saying that Ridgway had given up, but he was saying that she has to release the hold because they were too close to the ropes. And Ridgway takes her down with a clothesline. Big forearm by Chris Ridgway. And now they're trading blows here. Big left forearms by Chris Ridgway. Big chops by Allison Kay. Step up enziguri by Ridgway. Discus clothesline by Allison Kay. K47 tags in Marty Bell, who hits a big release German suplex on Ridgeway. And now K just stacks him up with a power bomb. Ridgeway rolled through it, but K's not legal, so he can't pin her. And now Marty Bell going for a Tiger Driver, possibly? No, back dropped out by Ridgeway, and the tag is made. Double tags. Ogawa and K are the legal participants now. Standing switch by Ogawa into a side suplex. And then he gets his jaw jacked there by Marty Bell. Both Ogawa and K are pretty much out on their feet. Ogawa coming off the ropes now. Rolls through. 1, 2, 0.9. Allison K is able to kick out. And Ogawa with a Tiger Bomb on Marty Bell. And then just pokes Allison K in the eye. And Allison's like, oh yeah? Well, here, eat a Samoan drop, fella. Ogawa is woozy. And that side suplex right on the back of his head isn't going to help. Backslide by Ogawa. 1, 2. Marty Bell breaks it up and eats a couple of forearms from Chris Ridgeway for her troubles. Ogawa makes the tag to Ridgeway. K makes the tag to Bell. And now Stinger with a double suplex on Allison K. Chris Ridgeway Tiger Bombs Marty Bell. 1, 2, 0.9. I thought for sure that was it. Marty Bell kicks out of the Tiger Bomb. And then eats the jawbreaker from Yoshinari Ogawa. Big forearm from Chris Ridgeway. Behind. Sent off the ropes. And we've got a collision in the corner. Both are down. Marty Bell actually first to her feet. Drags Ridgeway away from the ropes, but too close to the other ropes, and her pin doesn't count. Swinging neck breaker, and she's going to tag Allison K back in. Jawbreaker by Marty Bell. And I'm not quite sure what happened there, but Ridgeway went down. That was a neck breaker. I saw that. Allison K now just mounted punches. Just pummeling Chris Ridgeway here. Broken up by Ogawa, who walked right into a side Russian leg sweep from Marty Bell. Okay, now bringing Ridgeway over toward the Hex's corner. She might have been about to tag in Marty Bell, but instead she goes behind. Oh, eats an elbow. But rolls through right back into that submission. And she gets it. Sorry, that was me closing a window because it was getting stuffy. All right, so Allison K with that back roll neck lock. Try saying that 5 times fast. Is enough to pick up the win for the Hex. The number 9 seeds beating number 56. So far in our intergender tag matches that we've had, the ladies are 2-1. Butcher and Blade picked up the first win for the fellas in our opener. But since then, FWC beating TDT, and now the Hex up the win over Stinger. Roll neck lock. All right. So now we know it'll be the Hex against Atrapasuenos later on in this episode for a spot in the final 16. Now, we already know that the Usos, RK Bro, Aussie Open, the Street Profits, Swerve in Our Glory, the Kingdom, and the Bollywood Boys have all already clinched a spot in the round of 16. We are working our way through trying to find who else will join them. 5 of the last 9 spots in the round of 16 will be filled as this show rolls on. All right, so up next, got another This is actually a pair of Europeans as opposed to just Ridgeway in that last match. We're going to look at Westside Extreme Wrestling's Rot und Flot, Michael Schenkenberg and Nikita Charisma, as they take on the number 16 seeds. There we go. There's the bees. Black Desire, Momo Watanabe, and Starlight Kid. So Schenkenberg is one of my edits, in case you can't tell by the fact that he looks terrible. So, as a duo, they are the Nordic Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Yawara Tag Team Champions, the European Professional Wrestling Tag Team Champions, and on his own, Schenkenberg is also one half of the European Wrestling Promotion Tag Team Championships with Tony Harding. He's also the Dansk Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion and the Maximum Wrestling Champion. So Michael Schenkenberg, definitely one of the most decorated wrestlers in Europe. Their opponents, the team of Black Desire, representing World Wonder Ring Stardom, one of only 2 Stardom teams remaining after FWC won earlier that moved them on. So far, Stardom has only had a 2-3 record in the tournament this far. Rot and Flot got here by beating the duo of Big Dekai in a 100% quality match in the first round. Whereas, as the number 16 seed, Black Desire got a first round bye. Oh, Schenkenberg goes low early here on Momo Watanabe. Now, Momo lost in the first round of the tournament to Marty Bell, who we just saw in that last match. She lost in the first round of the 150, our women's tournament, while Starlight Kid also participated in the tournament, beating Shotzi in round 1 before losing to Savannah Evans in round 2. Schenkenberg and Charisma, neither of them have ever been listed in the PWI 500, so they were not in the 500, or heavyweight tournament last year. The match with Big Dekai was their first appearance here on PWS. This is now their second. And Charisma slams Starlight Kid to the floor. Starlight returns to the ring and walks right into a body slam. The winners of this match are going to face the Main State Posse later on tonight. Of course, MSP made up of Aiden Agro and the Danger Kid. Starlight eats a couple of forearms there. A trio of forearms from Nikita Charisma. And then an elbow to the back of her head. And went for a kick to the midsection. She dodges. Go behind. And a forearm of her own right to the back of Nikita Charisma's head. Small package in the corner. Either too close to the ropes or Starlight just couldn't hold on to him because he got out of that quick. Tag made, and in comes the Schenk, Michael Schenkenberg. And a big neck breaker on Starlight Kid. 1, 2. Starlight Kid, all of 4 feet 11, 99 pounds. A 7-year pro. 7 years to Watanabe's 8. I mean, these are two veterans, but Schenkenberg's got 11 years, and Charisma's got 10. And of course, Schenkenberg's got a massive size advantage over his opponent at 6'1", 216. He's a foot taller than Watanabe and almost 100 pounds heavier than she is. And she's 2 inches taller and 18 pounds heavier than her partner. Now going for a double power bomb on Watanabe. And just repeated kicks to the inside of her leg. Trading strikes. Kicks from Watanabe, slaps from Charisma. Watanabe down off the ropes. Double knee to the spine. And a spinning back kick. And just a kick to the ribs. Charisma's had enough. Slows her down with a headlock. And then just a punch to the top of the head. Is Charisma one of my creations too? I might have made him too. He looks like my style. Meaning not great. Schenkenberg tags back in. Big forearm by Nikita Charisma. And now here comes some yes kicks from Michael Schenkenberg. And Charisma goes into the half crab. Oh, that's why the referee wasn't asking if she gives up. He wasn't the legal man. Schenkenberg charges into the corner with a clothesline, now sending Watanabe into her own corner for another clothesline. I was about to question the wisdom of sending her toward her own partner, but that clothesline, has is pretty capable of silencing me. Tag made it, in comes Starlight Kid. Now Watanabe snaps, suplexes Charisma. Starlight Kid goes for the pin. 1, 2. 2 count only. Tag made, and in comes Schenkenberg. And now Rotten Flot with a double power bomb. Charisma to the top rope. Nope, Schenkenberg changed. He changed his mind because Schenkenberg went for a figure 4. Referee checking on Starlight Kid, but she's able to get out of it. Watanabe snuck in, and now they double power bomb Schenkenberg. Series of kicks, and a third from Schenkenberg. Schenkenberg really channeling Bryan Danielson here. Back into the figure 4. Referee checking on Starlight Kid, but Momo Watanabe makes the save. Kick to the spine, and now a double drop kick from Black Desire. And a DDT from Starlight. Tag made, in comes Nikita Charisma. Tag made, in comes Momo Watanabe.
10 minutes gone.
And now another double power bomb here from Rotten Flot. I believe Charisma and Watanabe are the legal participants here. They are. Big spinning back fist there by Watanabe. And now jackknife pin rolls through by Momo Watanabe. 2 count only. Nikita Charisma able to kick out. Downward spiral. And then a kick to the spine. Nice combination. And then a kick to the face. Momo Watanabe is rolling here. And again, Charisma just trying to slow her down. Grabbing that front face lock. And a drop kick to the back of her head. Now Momo is going to tag. Yep, Starlight Kid comes back in. And now a double power bomb from Black Desire. Starlight Kid getting the crowd riled up. And Nikita Charisma kicks them both. Tag made, in comes Michael Schenkenberg. Crowd sort of haphazardly with it after Starlight Kid kind of failed on that attempt to rally them. 2.9. I thought Schenkenberg might get the win with that stroke on Starlight Kid. And now another. Rolls her over. Back to the pin. 1, 2. Kicks out. Watanabe couldn't get there in time, but Starlight Kid was able to kick out. Sent Schenkenberg into the ropes, but he grabbed the top. Eats a body slam for his trouble. Starlight Kid with a twisting splash off the top. The Sky Tiger Starlight Kid. Excuse me, hiccups. Double power bomb, and again. Charisma tags back in, and Schenkenberg hits the stroke again, and then chop blocks her. And I don't know why Charisma didn't capitalize, but instead, tag made, and in comes Momo Watanabe. Double drop kick by Black Desire. I'll go to the face from Charisma, and then he walks right into a DDT from Starlight. Tag made, and Schenkenberg is back in. Double power bomb. And then Charisma goes into a Boston Crab. Of course, Schenkenberg is the legal man, so the referee not doing anything. Neck breaker by the Shenk. Dragging Trueheart Momo Watanabe away from the ropes. Clapping on the figure 4. Starlight Kid in to try and break it up, but she eats a drop kick from Nikita Charisma. And Watanabe's able to escape. Hit a flatliner on Charisma. And knees to the face of Schenkenberg. And she makes the tag, getting herself out of danger. She's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man, but she does need Starlight Kid, who tags back in. 3 big kicks from Schenkenberg, and Starlight is down. Go behind, and another chop block. Drop toe hold by Starlight Kid. And a neck breaker from Schenkenberg. Tag made. Here comes Nikita Charisma, who's now trading strikes with Starlight Kid. Big drop kick from Charisma, but Starlight hits one of her own. Big forearm there from Nikita Charisma, and a DDT from Starlight Kid. But Charisma actually first to his feet. Starlight Kid has taken a lot of abuse throughout this match. Charisma, again, grabbing a hold, even though Schenkenberg is the legal participant. Starlight Kid scoops him up and slams him. Now she's going to go over and make the tag. And in comes Momo Watanabe. Double drop kick from Black Desire. Standing moonsault by Starlight Kid. Knees to the spine by Watanabe. Oh, but Schenkenberg shuts it down with a DDT. Tag made, and in comes Nikita Charisma. Oh. Charisma was going for a sunset flip, but Momo turned it into, I'm not entirely sure what that move is called. She was a sort of a reverse pile driver. Big drop kick by Charisma sends Watanabe to the floor. So Momo Watanabe and Nikita Charisma are still the legal participants here, but they have paired off with each other's partners. Watanabe and Schenkenberg fighting on the floor. Charisma and Starlight Kid in the ring. Momo rolls back in. We're past the 21-minute mark. And here she is going for it again. Into the pin. 1, 2. But Schenkenberg able to break it up. And hits Starlight with a series of kicks. Charisma now scoop and slam. And makes the tag. Tag made, and Starlight Kid tags back in. Momo kicks both opponents. Starlight Kid and Michael Schenkenberg are the 2 legal participants here. And a DDT by Schenk drops Starlight Kid right on her head. Back into the figure 4. Trying to get that submission win, and does. Rot und Flot pull off the upset. The number 49 team beating number 16. Rot und Flot over number 16. Black Desire. 88% evaluation there. Schenkenberg, figure 4. And Starlight Kid. So now we know Rot will be moving on to face MSP later on in this episode. We got one more match before we take our intermission. We know that the winners will face FWC in our main event tonight. It has been confirmed just based on the way the seeds play out. There is no way that either of these teams could have a lower total seed with FWC than any other combination that's going to have a match later. So, here we go. We're going to get Las Chicas Indomables. Oops, one too far. La Jaroquita and Lluvia are the number 37 seeds. And they will be facing off against Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser. And because they're on the list as a trio, they will have Gunta in their corner. So, good luck with that. Las Chicas Indomables beat the SAT back in episode 3. They're one of 2 teams left representing CMLL. Actually, that's, 2 teams left representing CMLL. The other is Atrapasuenos, who we will see later on face the Hex. Here comes Imperium. Haruhita and Giovanni Vinci starting things off here. Haruhita with the early advantage. Her entire look is terrible because, as you might have guessed, I made her. The other 4 really, counting Gunther, all look great. Of course, that Gunther is from before he lost all that weight. He's still just as strong and just as dominant then. He just didn't look like a WWE wrestler, pal. Yeah, we've got the lineup for the show after we get back is in order now. After we come back from intermission, we'll see the Workhorsemen take on the Butcher and the Blade, followed by Rot and Flot against MSP. The Lucha Bros will take on Bougie Reality. We will have the Hex against Atrapasuenos, and the winner of this match will take on FWC. Trying to multitask here while calling a match is not the easiest thing in the world. Side suplex by Kaiser. It's Ludwig Kaiser in there against Yulia. Hits her with an enzigiri. And they're both going to their corners to make the tag. La Haruhita and Giovanni Vinci have returned to the ring.
5 minutes gone.
Thank you, 5 minutes. I'm very excited for this main event of the winners of this match against FWC. That's going to be a fun match. So Imperium, number 28 seeds, had a first round bye. As I mentioned, Las Chicas Indomables had to beat the SAT, Joel and Jose Maximo, to get here. Las Chicas Indomables are the current Mexican national women's tag team champions, titles they've held for over 2 years, having won them back in October of 2020. This is their first ever ranking on a PWI list. Imperium, on the other hand, no, actually I'm looking, and neither Kaiser nor Vinci were on the 2021 PWI 500, so neither one made it to the 500. So this is the first time we have seen them here in PWS. Of course, we did see Gunther in the 500, But he's not in this match. Rolling pin, nicely done by Vinci, but Yubiya able to kick out pretty easily. Tags made. Harukita and Giovanni Vinci tag back in. Now Vinci, of course, the kind of the powerhouse of this quartet here at 6 feet tall, 220 pounds, an 11-year pro from Talzin, Italy. He's caught in a camel clutch there by Yubiya. Get back into a side headlock here. And man, my allergies. You know, I'm not sick anymore. I was sick a couple weeks ago, which sucks. But I'm feeling much better, except now the longer I talk, the more, you know, whatever allergens are in my office, which probably not helped by me having the window open. I need to pop a Halls here real quick. Yeah, there's that cherry goodness. That fake cherry goodness. Double power bomb by Imperium. It's right in front of Gunther. And Vinci was not the legal man, so Yubiya couldn't legally submit. But she leads up forearm and then a punch from Vinci. Giovanni Vinci seemingly just doing this in front of Gunther for Gunther's approval. Harukita does make the save. Brutal single leg lock there. Vinci escapes. Dodges a clothesline from Yubiya. Swings and misses on an enzigiri. Buzzsaw kick by Yubiya. Shades of the legendary Yoshihiro Tajiri there. Tag made and in comes Harukita. And then an elbow to the spine. Go behind. Nope. Snapmare by Kaiser to escape it. Now up to the top rope goes Ludwig Kaiser. Drops down with a big splash, but too close to the ropes. No pin. Kaiser makes the tag, and Giovanni Vinci is back in. Double drop kick by the members of Imperium. Harukita makes the tag. In comes Yubiya. Double reverse. Oh, what is that? Like a double air raid crash from the members of Las Chicas Indomables. But Vinci able to tag in. Vinci was able to tag out to bring in Kaiser. Kaiser rolls her up. One save made by Harukita. And then just a series of strikes from both women takes Kaiser down. Bridging reverse surfboard by Yubiya. Kaiser able to escape. Samoa goes for the pin. One count only, says Mr. Judgment. Tag made and in comes Harukita, who eats a couple kicks for her trouble. And another big splash by Kaiser. Just kind of no-sold that slap to the face and then just punch Harukita. Big splash. This time no ropes. One. Save made by Yubiya, though. He was way too close in enemy territory there. And Yubiya able to make the save. Kicks for both women from Kaiser. And in comes Giovanni Vinci. Double drop kick by Imperium. Harukita off the ropes. Big clothesline. And then just a punch in the face. Side headlock. Kaiser just kicks her in the midsection. Nice arm bar there by Kaiser. Again, she can't submit. Kaiser not the legal man. But the damage is done. No, wait, she slips out of whatever that was that Vinci was going for. Turned it into a side suplex. Hooks the leg. One. And Kaiser kicks her out of it. Huge belly-to-belly overhead on Yubiya. Harukita now slaps Vinci upside the head. Vinci able to make the tag. Kaiser eats a clothesline. And now Harukita's going to tag in Yubiya. So it is Yubia and Ludwig Kaiser that are the legal participants here. Oh, man, a reverse tarantula choke there by Yubia. She has till 5. She does break it. Kick to the face by Ludwig Kaiser. Sends Yubia into the corner. Reversed. Oh, and then again, just right across the face of Yubia. Tag made, and Giovanni Vinci's back in. A chop. I think he hit his own partner with that, too. That's just how strong Giovanni Vinci is. Oh, Yubia hits the fan. I feel like I need to explain that joke every time I tell it because it's so inside only I get it. Back in like 2005-ish, when Rosie was doing his superhero in training, SHIT gimmick, where he was the Hurricane's sidekick, he used to do that spinning side slam. And I always used to joke that he should call that move the fan, so that when he hit it, the announcers could say, and now the SHIT has hit the fan. But, you know, I was like 22, so nobody in WWE was listening to me. Go behind. No! Fujiwara armbar. Nice counter there by Harakita. But it's broken up by Vinci, who heads to the... Nope. Whatever he was planning to do on the top rope was interrupted by Kaiser, pulling Harakita up and then leveling her with European uppercuts. Uraken. That spinning back chop by Harakita. Tag made. Both sides, Yubia and Vinci, are legal now. And there's the fan. And a slap to the face by Yubia. And a big clothesline. And another slap to the face. And now boot to the midsection. And another buzzsaw from Yubia. Hooks the leg. Oh, but Gunther's up on the apron. Referee doesn't see the pin, and all hell has broken loose now in the ring. Gunther, very effective helping Imperium here. I'm not sure who's legal, other than I know not Harakita. I guess it's Yubia and Vinci that are legal. Running senton by Yubia. But Gunther must have sensed that Vinci was in trouble there. And now Imperium has turned the tables. Double power bomb on Yubia. Tag made, and in comes Harakita. Oh, clothesline sandwich for Kaiser. And then a big splash from both women. Nicely done by Las Chicas Indomables. And another from Harakita. She gets her head slammed off the top turnbuckle by Ludwig Kaiser, who charges in with a running forearm. A buzzsaw kick from Harakita. Down goes Kaiser. 1, 2, 3. Las Chicas Indomables are your winners. And they will face FWC in our main event later tonight. So, I'm going to take a little intermission here in just a second. When we come back, it will be the Workhorsemen against the Butcher and the Blade, Rot und Flot against MSP, the Lucha Bros against Bougie Reality, the Hex versus Atrapasuenos, FWC versus Las Chicas Indomables. The winners of those 5 matches will join the Usos, RK Bro, Aussie Open, the Street Profits, Swerve in Our Glory, the Kingdom, and the Bollywood Boys, who have all already qualified for the round of 16. Don't go anywhere, folks. We will be back in 5 minutes with third round action. And we are back, and I thought I was going to time it better this time so that you wouldn't have the load screen, but here we are. All right, time for our first of 5 third-round matches tonight. We got the Butcher and the Blade, who earlier on tonight beat Damage Control, or the. Be a battle of teams that work for AEW, although I don't think the Workhorsemen are technically under contract. That's JD Drake without the tattoos, Anthony Henry with them. Getting our first look at the Workhorsemen tonight. Workhorsemen have already had one match in the tournament where they, actually they've had 2. Nope, just the one. They upset the Young Bucks back in episode 4 to move on to this match. Of course, the Butcher and the Blade have now beaten both Strong Hearts and Damage Control to get to this match. Big headbutt by the Blade. Henry kicks him in the face. Tag made to big JD Drake. The New Age Enforcer, the blue-collar badass. Blade brings a chair into the ring, goes for a discus clothesline. But Drake gets out of the way and back body drops him. Off the ropes. Double shot to the chest. Tower of Doom on his own partner. Butch powerbombed Blade, who suplexed Drake. Butcher powerbombed his own partner. Not something you see very often. Unorthodox offense by the Butcher and the Blade. But hey, there is nothing orthodox about the Butcher. That sounded like a kosher joke, but it wasn't intended to be. Snapmare by Butch. Then he drops an elbow. Just imposing his will on Anthony Henry here. Talking about the 500 earlier, JD Drake was part of that tournament. Unfortunately, losing in the first round to Rhett Titus. Sorry, texting with the contractor who might be helping with some renovations on our house, but we're supposed to have a meeting tomorrow, but I'm having to cancel it because, well, possibly postpone it because Malia is sick with whatever it was I had last week, so that's super fun for everybody involved. Blade now going for a suplex, big suplex, and that actually sends JD Drake all the way to the floor. The big fellows are the legal men now. Drake, 6'1", 277. Butch, 6'3", 273. We got big meaty men slapping meat. Butcher has a lot of experience with that as he is a butcher. Clubbing double axe handle to the back of Henry. And then Drake slams him down. Dudes with tats here in the ring now as Henry takes Butcher over with a arm drag. Trading blows here. And Blade, of course, is going to win. Butcher's going to win that. Big European uppercut by Henry, but then a kick to the face from Butcher. And Butcher tags the Blade back in. Sidewalk slam. And a diving headbutt to the groin. We saw Blade use that on, I think, Bailey earlier. Those repeated headbutts. Henry with that headlock takeover. Blade gets out of it. Dueling tags made, and the big boys are back in. Drake with the shot to the Butcher's spine. Camel clutch. Butcher escapes. Sent off the ropes. Oh, he ran into a back elbow, but Drake actually got his hands up to block it. Butcher drops into a figure four. Henry makes the save. And goes into a cross arm breaker. He's not the legal man, but he can still wear him down. Snapmare by Drake. And a kick to the spine. Thank you, 10 minutes. And a headbutt from the Butcher. Butcher goes right back to the figure four. And again, Henry breaks it up. This time going into a camel clutch. Butcher gets out of it. But the damage is done. Big headbutt by JD Drake takes him down. And he's going to get him up for a suplex. What strength? That's 270 plus pounds. He just vertically suplexed. But then he gets sent to the floor. Blade's got a chair again. But he again gets cut off before he can use it. Fisherman neck breaker on Drake. And they both got chairs. Blade and Drake both have chairs. And Blade just blasted Henry with it. Right in front of the referee. Referee's discretion. Apparently he's being very discreet, not disqualifying the Butcher and the Blade. Got chairs all over the place out here. Drake fights off both the Butcher and the Blade and tags in Anthony Henry. And then Blade kicks both of the Workhorsemen. But now the Workhorsemen get him up. Double power bomb. And a kick to the spine. And now Henry goes into a half crab. Butcher makes the save. A headbutt by Butcher takes Drake down. Blade going for the pin. 2. Henry able to kick out at 2. Blade went for the pepper shaker. But Henry was able to slam on the brakes, but he runs right into a spine buster. Blade is pumped. Scorpion death drop, that reverse DDT. Dueling tags. Yeah. It's the big boys again. It's Butcher and Drake. Butcher sends Drake into the corner. Going for that choke slam. That's how they beat Damage Control. Drags Drake out of the corner. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 0.9. Drake kicks out. And Blade just stuffs Henry with a power bomb. Forearm to the face from the Butcher, and then an elbow drop. Butcher off the ropes. Went for that wraparound clothesline, but Drake sidestepped him. Not for long, because he got a big gut buster from... Drake, Tiger suplex, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Blade makes the save. And a slam by Drake. Then a kick to the spine. Drake off the ropes. Big boy senton. Then he gets punched in the stomach by the Butcher. Blade tags back in. Henry tags back in. Both Workhorsemen take kicks from the Blade. Blade kicks Henry in the face. Both men are down. Blade first to his feet. Go behind. No. Spinning toe hold. Spinning drop toe hold by Anthony Henry. Into the cross arm breaker. Broken up by Butch. Blade's got him up. Death Valley driver. Almost on the chair. I mean, that's incredible strength to get the 277-pounder up. Step up enziguri by Henry. A Spinning back kick right in the butt. Into the ankle lock. But Butcher way too close, able to make the save. Striking combo from Henry. And now Blade. Spinning Fisherman suplex. 2, 3. And the Butcher and the Blade have advanced to the round of 16. It's the Butcher and the Blade pulling off 2 upsets in one night to move on. That was the pepper shaker that he used. That's number 89, again, over number 57. Let's see, 81% according to the game. Blade, pepper shaker, neck breaker on Henry. So, add Butcher and the Blade to that list I gave before with the Usos, RK Bro, Aussie Open, Street Profits, Swerve in Our Glory, The Kingdom, and the Bollywood Boys. Half of the round of 16 field has been decided now. There they are. A little out of alphabetical order, but it's all right. I've got Aiden Aggro and the Danger Kid representing the Maine State Posse, taking on a team who earlier tonight upset Black Desire, Michael Schenkenberg, and Nikita Charisma. Rot und Flot. Yep, add Butcher and Blade as the 8th of 16 teams to qualify for the 4th round. We've got 4 more to decide tonight, and then we will decide the final 4 participants in that round of 16 coming up on Tuesday. Danger Kid leading the way, Aiden Aggro behind him. I did do some research on Danger Kid. I try to acknowledge, identity and things. And I had heard recently that Danger Kid was Envy. But I was able to confirm through their social media that outside the ring, they go by they, them pronouns. But that the Danger Kid character in the ring is he, him. So you'll probably hear me use he, him, they, them interchangeably. But don't come for me, internet, if I call Danger Kid he, him, because he has confirmed on his social media that when he is Danger Kid, he is he, him. So, that out of the way, it is Aiden Aggro and Michael Schenkenberg starting this match. Aggro was looking for a kick coming out of the corner there. Big rake of the eyes. That's such a gross sound in this game. Big back elbow. No, Schenkenberg blocks it and tags in Nikita Charisma. The tag made it. In comes Danger Kid. Schenkenberg kicks them both down. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I think possibly an arm drag from Charisma Aggro. Danger Kid wins the test of strength and then fires off a forearm. Sends Charisma off the ropes. Snaps off a Rana. Nicely done. Side headlock. And just a punch to the top of the head. And then into the cross arm breaker by Charisma. Danger Kid now with an elbow to the spine and a standing senton. And then he just gets punched in the face. A couple of them just trading forearms. Schenkenberg comes in as his partner eats a code breaker from Danger Kid. And now double power bomb by Rotten Flot. One count only as the Danger Kid was able to kick out. Schenkenberg goes into the figure 4. Still too early in the match for that. There's a kicks by Schenkenberg. Single leg by Danger Kid, but then just eats a series of kicks to the chest from Schenkenberg. And an elbow to the back of the head. And the stroke. Right in front of Aiden Agro. One. And Agro is able to break it up very easily. Schenkenberg, sensing safety in numbers, tags in Nikita Charisma. And now we're going to get a double power bomb on Aiden Agro. And we're going to go for a double T move on Danger Kid, but he kicks them both away.
5 minutes left.
And makes the tag. In comes Aiden Agro as we pass the 4-minute mark. Nikita Charisma swings and misses on a drop kick. Sent into the corner by Agro. Agro charges in for a forearm, but Charisma moves and tags in Michael Schenkenberg. And now Rotten Flot with a double power bomb. And then they just collide. A little mistiming on the running the ropes there. That's fine. Side Russian leg sweep by Schenkenberg. Goes into the figure 4. I guess Danger Kid's not too worried. Doesn't get in the ring to break it up. Big forearm from Aiden Agro. And a snap suplex by Schenkenberg. Schenkenberg now back into the figure 4. Danger Kid's seen enough. Slipping into the ring to break it up. Stomping on the midsection. Tag made, and in comes Nikita Charisma. Tag made, and in comes Danger Kid. Danger Kid and Nikita Charisma as the legal participants. Nikita Charisma scoops and slams Danger Kid, but then gets snapmared by Agro. Sent into the corner. Shoulders to the midsection by Nikita Charisma. And the stroke by Schenkenberg. They're going for that double power bomb again, and they hit it. We're posing for the crowd, and then he just gets punched in the gut. Aiden Agro is now legal. A little walk toward the corner. Here comes Nikita Charisma. Trading blows back and forth are Charisma and Agro. Charisma comes out on top with a big chop. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Agro able to kick out. Danger Kid is in the ring, but he gets a scoop slam for his troubles. And in comes Schenkenberg. Agro snapmares Charisma and pulls Schenk down by his hair. Stomp the midsection. Sends Charisma into the corner. Firing off forearms on Schenk. Aiden Agro is fired up. And a DDT by Schenk. Into the figure 4. Danger Kid breaks it up. Standing switch. Neck breaker by Schenkenberg. And another stroke. In 1, 2. Broken up. Much too close to the MSP corner. And Danger Kid was able to break it up. Agro was looking for a pin off of the pin breakup, but only got 1. 12-minute mark here. On our 7th of 10 matches. Boston Crab by Agro, who just tagged out, so is not a legal move. Schenkenberg tags in Nikita Charisma. They both eat kicks from the Danger Kid. Huge chop by Charisma. Then a couple of kicks from Schenk. Code breaker by the Danger Kid. Now up in a fireman's carry. Death Valley driver by the Danger Kid on Nikita Charisma. It's the ropes. Big pump kick to the face. Forearm. And 2 more. Charisma gets some separation with a chop. Makes the tag to Schenk. And now Rotten Flood with the double power bomb. And another stroke. No, neck breaker by Shank. There's the stroke. He hits it again. Goes for the pin. 1, 2.9. Aggro hits Charisma with a Death Valley driver. Standing switch. And now Shank. Well, he was going to hit Aggro with the stroke, but Danger Kid broke it up. And he gets a suplex for his troubles from Shank. Tag made. In comes Nikita Charisma. And a double side suplex by Rotten Flood. But Aggro kicks both men down. Charisma with a series of forearms on Aggro. He's fired up now. Oh, but he eats an elbow. Oh, Aggro telling was telling Charisma what he thought of him, and then just yelled at Danger Kid. I think Aiden Aggro is ready to finish this one off. Huge double stomp. No, Charisma moved. Massive drop kick. Hooks the leg. 1, 2.9. Aggro was barely able to kick out of that. And now a double power bomb for Charisma. MSP taking a page out of Rotten Flott's book. Aggro off the ropes. Pump kick to the back of the head. Tag made. In comes Michael Schenkenberg. And then just taking him for a walk again is Aiden Aggro. And more yelling. Schenkenberg now pulling Aggro away. Sent into the corner by Aggro. Aggro charges in for a forearm. Schenk moves. Rake of the eyes. And then telling Danger Kid to hang loose. Shining Wizard by Aiden Aggro on Michael Schenkenberg. Submission hold put in by Danger Kid, but is broken up by Charisma. And Aggro drives Schenkenberg down with a DVD while Charisma puts Danger Kid in a Boston Crab. It has not been my night for DualShock batteries. Running double knees from Danger Kid. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. This match continues. Aggro off the ropes. Big running kick to the face of Michael Schenkenberg. Who makes the tag? In comes Nikita Charisma as we approach the 20-minute mark. Schenk going for the figure 4. He is not the legal man. If Danger Kid submits, the match does not end. Tag made. In comes Aiden Aggro. Both members of MSP get kicks from Charisma. Charisma sent off the ropes. Eats a huge drop kick from Aiden Aggro. And now a code breaker. Oh, now they're trading strikes. Those open-handed slaps from Nikita Charisma. Those kicks from Aiden Aggro, but then the drop kick by Charisma ends it. Forearm to the face. And he's just sent to the floor by Aggro. Aiden Aggro and Nikita Charisma are the legal men. Schenkenberg drops Aggro with a DDT in the ring. Well, on the floor, Charisma working over the arm of Danger Kid. But Danger Kid hits him with a Death Valley driver on the concrete. Super kick in the ring by Aggro. The action is hot and heavy all over the ringside area and in the ring. Shining Wizard. Charisma off the ropes. Huge leaping forearm. And he's kicked away by Aggro. Tag made. Danger Kid is back in. So is Schenkenberg. Aggro kicks down both members of Rotten Flot. And then Schenkenberg does the same to the members of MSP. Figure 4 on Danger Kid. And the referee calls for the bell. Rotten Flot have won the match. That one got crazy down the stretch. But Rotten Flot win their second match of the night. They beat Black Desire earlier. And they have now set down the challenge of MSP. Rot und Flot. 100%. Yep, that is deserved. Schenkenberg in the figure 4 to win their second match of the night. He used the figure 4 on Starlight Kid to win that match, and now he uses it on Danger Kid to win this one. Valiant effort by the number 81 seed MSP, but it is Rot and Flot moving on to the round of 16. 3 more matches still to go here. Start things off with the number 100 seeds, the lowest seeds in our tournament. Looking to do the impossible and make their way from the number 100 seed into the round of 16. But they have got a challenge ahead of them as they take on Penta, El Cero Miedo, Rey Fenix, with the bastard Pack in their corner. Sorry, I tried to do that as close to Justin Roberts as I could, but nobody can do Justin Roberts but Justin Roberts. But it's Bougie Reality against the Lucha Bros in our semi main event. So it's quarter main event? I don't know. Here we go. Here come Maddie Rankowski and Rache Chanel. 2 edits made by me, which is why neither of them are very good. The Chanel isn't bad. She at least looks more like a person than Maddie does. They are about to take on one of the greatest tag teams in the world. I mean, they all are. They're in the top 100. They're the number 4 seeds in the tournament. But you can never count out Penta, El Cero Miedo, and Rey Fenix. Especially not with Pac at ringside. 4th round spot on the line here. It's going to be Maddie Rankowski and Penta El Cero Miedo starting things. Maddie with a snap suplex. And a DDT. Taking the fight to Penta here early. And a boot to the midsection. And another snapmare. And a PK to the spine. And an elbow to the back. Rolls him over. Doesn't even get a 1 count. Penta able to kick out immediately. Baseball slide between the legs by Penta into a deep arm drag. And now an arm breaker for Maddie. Now, of course, Death Triangle had a 1st round bye, then beat the Phillip brothers in round 2. Bougie Reality have had to pull off 2 upsets, beating 6 or 9, and then Meltier to get here. So, Rache Chanel. Both the members of Bougie Reality are the current Mission Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. They've held those titles since May. Death Triangle, representing AEW, one of 5 AEW teams remaining. They've now gone, the promotion has gone 15-10. They were 13-10 coming into the show, but then Butcher and the Blade won 2 matches and themselves a spot in the round of 16. Drop kick to the knee by Rache Chanel. And Penta just drives her arm into the mat. Tag made, in comes Fenix. One of the most dynamic high flyers in the world. Penta kicks both members of Bougie Reality down. Fenix stomps on the leg of Rache. It's Fenix and Rankowski who are the 2 legal participants now. Trading strikes. Rankowski comes out on top. And a kick to the spine. Kind of a sloppy drop toe hold there by Rankowski, but it got the job done.
5 minutes long.
Thank you, 5 minutes. Cough drop well here. I really do need to be getting back in the habit of taking a Zyrtec every day because, man, whatever is in the air right now in Tennessee, just destroying my throat. Scoop and a slam by Phoenix. Tag made and in comes Penta. Maddie trying to fight them both off, but, well, she's almost succeeding. Getting away from Phoenix. Hitting Penta with an elbow. Trading strikes now. Chanel actually comes out on top of that into a figure four. Channeling her inner Michael Schenkenberg. Penta escapes it easily. Tag made and Maddie Rankowski's back in. Both take kicks. Stomp to the face by Penta. Maddie to the top rope. Changed her mind. Whatever she was going to do, she decided not to do it. Now back up top again. Huge diving elbow. No, Penta moved. Scoop and a slam. Rolls her over into a bow and arrow stretch. Penta, infamous for his hard-hitting offense, is also one of the most deadly submission wrestlers in the world, too. Maddie hits a DDT to get a little bit of separation. Then a drop toe hold from Penta puts the Lucha Bros right back on top. Oh, but kicks to both of them from Maddie. Kick to the midsection from Phoenix, and now a double suplex. Yes, indeed. A big forearm by Phoenix takes Maddie Rankowski down. Stomp to the inside of the leg. Rolls through. One count only to that bridging pin by Phoenix. Tag made and in comes Riche Chanel. Both members of Bougie Reality taking kicks from Ray Phoenix at the 10-minute mark. Scoop and a slam. Phoenix going for a step-up enziguri. Chanel dodged it. Thought the fashionista was going to charge in, but she saw Phoenix was moving. Big back elbow by El Hijo del Fuego. Right, Phoenix, the son of the fire. Side slam. And a DDT from Chanel. A deep arm drag by Phoenix. Tag made, and Penta is back in. Wrestler once known as Pentagon Jr., who apparently can't use that name due to legal reasons, has adopted the moniker of Penta El Cero Miedo, meaning Penta of zero fear. Hooks the leg. One count only. Riche Chanel did her job, distracting Penta long enough to where Maddie had time to recover. Oh, but she runs right into that arm breaker. Penta just tries to collect shoulders and elbows with that hold. Maddie got lucky to get out of it. Goes behind. And again, Penta this time with a Kimura. Maddie escapes it. Tag made it in comes Riche Chanel. Double drop kick from Bougie Reality. And a figure four. Chanel's the legal woman. There's no, Penta can't submit to that. They can definitely work over Chanel's arm. Deep arm drag. You notice how much of Penta's offense focuses on the arms of his opponents, because he wants to get them into those submission holds. Tags in Phoenix. Cutter by Chanel. Now going for a snap suplex. Slap to the face and a punch. Slap from Chanel. Punch from Phoenix. Back and forth, they trade blows, and Chanel wins it. Phoenix is down 1-2. Phoenix kicks out. Scoop. Oh, cradle pile driver by Phoenix. And a standing moonsault. 1, 2. Renkowski's able to break it up. Now it's Renkowski going to the top. Nope, changed her mind. Changed it back. Changed it again. Cross leg breaker by Chanel. Phoenix able to get out of it. Phoenix to the top. Twisting 630. And then a Rana. Chanel to her feet. Oh, but Chanel fires off a DDT. And makes the tag as we hit the 17-minute mark. Maddie Renkowski in the ring now. Renkowski and Phoenix are the two legal participants. Shea Chanel returns to the Bougie Reality corner. But Miss Reality, Maddie Renkowski in some trouble here. Oh, fires off a forearm to get some separation from Phoenix. Went for a drop kick to the knee, but Phoenix moved, and he makes the tag. In comes Penta. Snap suplex by Phoenix. And a knee drop to the back of the head. And Penta just hurls her to the concrete. A fisherman buster by Chanel takes Penta down. Renkowski with a moonsault. Way too close to the ropes, says referee Mr. Judgment. So both members of Bougie Reality bringing the Lucha Brothers over for those dueling elbows. Tag made with Shea Chanel is legal. Ray Phoenix returns to the Lucha Bros corner. Chanel and Penta are the legal participants here. Chanel showing off there, going for a suplex. Super kick by Penta. And then an arm breaker. And Penta now rolling back into the armbar. Maddie makes the save right about the 20-minute mark. Chanel sends him into the Bougie Reality corner. Tags in Maddie Renkowski. Sends Penta into his own corner. And then sends Shea Chanel in after him. Chanel taking Penta up top. No, Penta fires back. Tag made, in comes Phoenix. Big power bomb by Maddie on Penta. Nicely done. Of course, Penta's not the legal man. It's still an impressive move. Spike Rana there by Ray Phoenix. Puts her up. Off the ropes. Cazadora into the Bulldog. But now Maddie gonna powerbomb Phoenix. But Phoenix kicks out before even a 1 count. Don't bring that stuff here, sister. Drops an elbow or a knee across the back. Maddie going for a suplex. No, reversed by Phoenix. Oh, just a series of chops to the ear by Phoenix. Disorienting Maddie. Now up to the top rope. Meteora! And then rolls through into that jackknife pin. 1, 2. Oh, Chanel barely able to make the save. That for sure would have done it. Trading blows in Phoenix with a super kick. Oh, but Maddie's up and hits a drop kick. And tag made, in comes Chanel. Tag made, in comes Penta. Chanel now to the top rope. Diving elbow to the spine. Oh, but Penta rolls her right over into that Kimura. Save made by Maddie Renkowski. Penta just stomps on her for good measure. Chanel off the ropes. Bulldog. And down goes Penta. Chanel sends him into the corner. No, Penta's got her up. Lung blower, that backstabber out of a powerbomb position. Trading strikes here. Drop kick by Chanel. And another. Oh, but Penta with the dragon screw leg whip. Maybe signaling this is over. Enziguri from Chanel, and both are down. Tag made, in comes Maddie Renkowski. Penta kicks them both down. Went for a double stomp on Chanel, but she moved. But that's okay, because Renkowski's the legal participant. Fisherman Buster, way too close to the ropes. That pin was never going to count. That DDT. Oh, and a running arm breaker by Penta. Tag made, and in comes Phoenix. Another running arm breaker from Penta. And now Ray Phoenix sends Maddie into her own corner. Reversal. And now it's Maddie Renkowski with the armbar. Too close to the ropes, though. Phoenix gets out of it. Kicks for both opponents. Sidewalk slam. Ankle lock. Phoenix gets out of it. These controllers will be the death of me. I forgot how good I had it with the PS5 controllers. Kick to the spine by Maddie. And a DDT. Closing in on the 30-minute mark of this one. Super kick by Phoenix. And it's headed up top. Looking for another Meteora. Yes! Nails it. Back to the top. Twisting 630. No! Chanel moved. But a Shiranui by Phoenix. Went for a big kick, but Chanel was nowhere to be found. Heel hook by Phoenix. But he was in the ropes. Maddie snap suplexes Phoenix. Just kind of walking laps around him. Shotgun drop kick to the face. Tag made, and Penta's back in. Oh, and a collision. Might have given Penta the opening he needs. I thought he was going for that Kimura again. Go behind. Nope. Elbowed out by Maddie. Running Bulldog. And now Maddie scoop and a slam. Now going for another Fisherman Buster. And now Penta's got her up for that lung blower power bomb again. Big backbreaker. And a backstabber. A huge knife edge chop. Penta off the ropes. And a kitchen sink right in the midsection. Another backstabber. Canadian Destroyer by Penta. Now up to the top rope. Huge missile drop kick by Penta. Rolls her over. Deadlift roll through German suplex. But Maddie fights her way out of it and tags in Rache Chanel. Easy enough for me to say. But hey, 2 hours plus. Calling matches solo. Cutter by Chanel. And Phoenix with one of his own. DDT by Chanel. Excuse me. Phoenix off the ropes. Cazadora into the Bulldog. Scoop. Phoenix driver. And the standing moonsault. 1. Maddie Rankowski breaks it up at 1. And then hits Penta with an Enzigiri. Double drop kick from Bougie Reality. And Chanel goes into the armbar. Penta's not going to be able to make the save. He does super kick Maddie Rankowski. Phoenix fortunately able to escape the hold. The Lucha Bros continue to fight as we reach the 37-minute mark of this match. I don't think anybody expected this to go 37 minutes. Elbow, that elbow to the back, tag made, and Maddie Rankowski's back in. And Phoenix is going to tag Penta back in. Double suplex. And Rankowski takes a tumble to the floor right out in front of Pac. Let's see if Pac gets involved for the first time in this match. He does not. He lets her return to the ring without incident. While the Lucha Brothers double suplex Riche Chanel. Maddie sends Penta to the floor. And a springboard crossbody all the way out to the concrete. Right out here in front of us. Drop kick to the back of the head. Everybody's back in the ring now. Penta with the go behind. Backstabber on Maddie. Now to the top rope. Double stomp to the spine. And now into the arm breaker. And the referee calls for it. 39 minutes, 8 seconds. The Lucha Brothers. Major props. Bougie Reality. Only 82% evaluation for that? That gets Maddie Rankowski to submit. We can add the Lucha Bros to that growing list of teams that have to the round of 16. We also saw Rot and Flot advance earlier tonight, as well as the Butcher and the Blade, plus the teams that had already advanced. The Usos, RK Bro, Aussie Open, the Street Profits, Swerve in Our Glory, the Kingdom, and the Bollywood Boys. 2 more spots still to fill tonight. Glad we're only doing 10 matches instead of 12. Whew. I'll be here all night. Now we're going to get our first look tonight at Atrapasuenos. I mean, it's our first look tonight. We already saw them once. Get into that in a second. But they will have Rey Cometa in their corner. As they take on... There we go. The team we saw earlier tonight beat Stinger, Allison Kay, and Marty Bell from the Hex. So, in case you can't tell by that terrible edit, the Espiritu Negro is mine. And actually, I think the Dulce Gardenia might be mine too. It's hard to tell. But we are facing the Hex here. Hex, of course, beat TDT earlier in a 100% quality match. There we go. It's going to be Dulce Gardenia and Allison Kay starting things off. Gardenia's got the early advantage with that arm drag. Side headlock. Spinning drop toe hold takes Kay down. Side headlock by Kay, reversed into a side suplex by Gardenia. Test of strength, and then a deep arm drag by Dulce Gardenia. Crowd pretty quiet here to start this match. They're probably drained after that Lucha Brothers Bougie Reality match we just saw. I had genuine concerns that match might never end. It was one of those where like every time it looked like it was going to, and not necessarily a knock on it. There was just a lot of pinfalls and submissions that got broken up. So the winners of this match are going to move on to face Butcher and the Blade in the round of 16. We already know, based on earlier results, that Rot and Flot will face the Usos in the round of 16. The Lucha Brothers will face the Street Profits. Sorry, I got a sneeze. So the winners of this match will face the Butcher and the Blade. The winners of our main event will face the Kingdom in the round of 16. And then I will, before we go off the air tonight, I will walk through what the matches will be Sunday night to fill in the last 4 spots in the round of 16.
5 minutes gone.
Thank you, 5 minutes.
Come on! Come on!
Kay firing away on Gardenia in the corner. Into an ankle lock. Gardenia gets out of it. And he's going to tag in Espiritu Negro. Marty Bell now tags in. Double suplex by the members of the Hex. Drop kick to the back of the head by Bell. She really is a funny girl, that Bell. Oh, isn't this amazing? It's my favorite part because you see. Sends her off the ropes. Ooh, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Looked like there were some frames missing, but very impressive nonetheless by Espiritu Negro. Scooping a slam by Bell. Both down, but both to their feet pretty quickly. Tag made. Allison Kay's in. I'm getting a little choppy here. Not sure what's going on, if that's my internet connection or what. But hopefully we don't lose anything here. Oh, Gardenia just slaps her across the face and then kicks her in the butt. Get a little bit of statistical housekeeping done while we're still in what I assume is the early going of this match, because as we've established many, many times, Fire Pro tag matches take a very, very long time. Big running kick by Marty Bell. And there's a punch to the midsection
10 minutes
by
gone.
Dulce Gardenia. That's the 10-minute mark. In comes Espiritu Negro. Rey Cometa just standing at ringside, just taking it all in. And snaps off a Rana, taking Bell down. Oh man, I have had my mic muted for a while. Sorry about that, folks. It is getting late. This show has been very long, and I'm pretty tired. But I am determined to finish the show. The show must go on, as they say. Series of strikes back and forth, chops from K, punches from Espiritu Negro. Discus clothesline by K, and then just a leg trip by Espiritu Negro. As I mentioned before, the winners of this match will face the Butcher and the Blade in the round of 16. Tag made. Marty Bell is now legal. Espiritu Negro again trying to get the crowd behind him. Deep arm drag, actually in control here for the moment. Yeah. Marty Bell with the pop-up powerbomb got 2.9 there. Allison Kay with a fall-away slam. And that rallying the crowd thing is just not working tonight. Big drop kick there by Negro, though. Gardenia going for the pin. 2. Save made by Allison Kay. Oh, and again, just sexually assaulting Marty Bell. I mean, I know it's the whole exotico thing that they do in Mexico, but yikes, dude. Marty Bell with the 3 amigos. Tags in Allison Kay. God damn it, Dulce. Come on. discus lariat attempt by Allison Kay. Rolls through into that choke. That's the same move that she used to beat Chris Ridgway earlier. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Save made. Side Russian leg sweep by Bell. Clothesline by Kay. Gardania with the go behind. Side suplex. Tag made, and in comes Espiritu Negro. And a double drop kick from Atrapasuenos. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Angel's wings by Marty Bell. And Allison Kay rolls through into that neck lock. Gardania just slaps Marty Bell and then does the Alex Wright dance. And a big backbreaker by Espiritu Negro. Sends Allison Kay off the ropes, leapfrog, and a drop kick. Double tags. Dulce Gardenia and Marty Bell are now legal double kicks. Moonsault by Gardenia. A deep arm drag. But he runs right into Angel's wings from Marty Bell. That might be enough for the Hex to win this match. Rolls him over. 1, 2.9. Barely able to kick out. Took a little too much time getting him away from the ropes. Hooks the leg after that neck breaker. 1, 2.9. Gardenia kicks out again. Gardenia off the ropes now. Shotgun drop kick to the face. Snap suplex. Side headlock now by Dulce Gardenia. Spinning drop toe hold back into the crane technique. Tag made. In comes Espiritu Negro. And a backstabber by Gardenia. Marty Bell snaps off a snap suplex there. Tag made. Allison Kay is legal again. It's Allison Kay and Espiritu Negro. And a by God stunner. Boom, boom. And a pump kick. Drags him away from the ropes. Now we're trading blows back and forth. Punches, chops. Punches, chops. Big drop kick by Negro. You can tell Espiritu Negro is one of my edits. Discus lariat there by Allison Kay. But you can tell he's one of my edits because I don't even have, the skin tone doesn't even match. His stomach is a different color from the rest of his body. Big chop by Allison Kay. Sends him off the ropes. Went for a pump kick, but he sidestepped it. Elbow to the spine. Nope, single leg. All the single leg, all the single leg, all the single leg, all the single leg. Big drop kick by Atrapasuenos. Member Espiritu Negro as he tags in Dulce Gardenia. This is the number 8 seed against, or sorry, the number 88 seed against number 9. If they pull off the upset, this would be the second biggest upset of the tournament. Behind, numerically anyway, behind only the Bollywood Boys beating FTR. Double power bomb, got a 2 count. Oh, and a collision in the corner, and Dulce Gardenia is down. Ran into the butt of his own tag team partner. Side Russian leg sweep. But then he gets up and just slaps Marty Bell across the face and now dancing. Stroke by Marty Bell. Roll through into the victory roll. And Atrapasuenos have pulled off the upset. Huge upset. number 88 seed, has eliminated number 9. I'm giving this one 81%. Pin on Marty Bell. Atrapasuenos. Now moving on. So, as mentioned before, the 88 seeds, by virtue of that victory, will now face the 89 seeds, the Butcher and the Blade, in the round of 16. So there will be at least one seed in the 80s, excuse me, in the quarterfinals of this tournament. Pretty wild. And now the match that means we're going to have to do at least one match, if not the entire show, in Fire Pro. It's Las Chicas Indomables and FWC. La Harakita and Yulia. And Suzuki and Koguma. Let's head down to the ring for our main event. The winners will move on to face the Kingdom in round 4. Using my last cough drop here. Just got to get me to the end of the show.
Yeah.
Suzuki and Koguma are the last team remaining representing Stardom. We did completely eliminate Pro Wrestling Noah from the tournament when Stinger lost earlier tonight to the Hex, who then lost to Atrapasuenos. But whichever team wins this match will be the first team of women to advance to the round of 16. The previous 10 qualifiers, all made up of men. Arm wringer there. Elbow to the spine. Tag made. Tag made. Koguma and Yuvia are now legal. Clothesline sandwich for Hazuki. Wow, Kata Hajime there by Yuvia. Scoop and a slam by Koguma. God, I'm sorry, my voice is very close to shot. I am not going to be doing a lot of talking during this match. I do apologize for that. So this is the last team remaining from CMLL and the last team remaining from Stardom. One of those promotions will be completely eliminated. There are 5 WWE teams remaining. There are 5. I'm sorry, I take that back. There are still 2 because Atrapasuenos just won. So if FWC win, we will be down to 1 team left from CMLL. WWE has 5, AEW has 5, CMLL has 2, and then 1 each for Dragon Gate, New Japan, NWA, Stardom, WXW, DDT, Impact, and Tokyo Joshi Pro. And then, of course, 8 independent teams.
Five minutes gone.
Yeah. One, two.
10 minutes gone. 3.
Well, honestly, I figured that one was going to go on much longer than it did. A lariat from La Jaroquita is enough. And las Chicas Indomables have upset FWC. They will now move on to the round of 16, the first team of women to qualify. Oh, try to get through this with a cough drop in my mouth. So, by virtue of their wins tonight, we now know that the following 4 matches will be taking place on the what essentially amounts to the finale of the 100. That show will be taking place Sunday the 26th. We know that these 4 matches will happen. The Usos will take on Rot and Flot. Atrapasuenos will take on the Butcher and the Blade. The Lucha Brothers will face the Street Profits. And the Kingdom will face the winners of this match, Las Chicas Indomables. Also, having already qualified for that show, Swerve in Our Glory, we also know Swerve in Our Glory will take on the Bollywood Boys, and RK Bro will face Aussie Open. The other 4 slots in the round of 16 will all be decided this Tuesday, the 21st, when we have our last episode of these rounds. On that show, we will see the Good Brothers against Pretty Empowered, Hermanos Lee against Kings of the District. The winners of those 2 teams will then face off later that night for a spot in the round of 16. Magical Sugar Rabbits will take on Z-Brats. The winners will then face Violence is Forever. The Philly Marino Experience will face the Outfielders, with the winners moving on to a match with the Briscoe Brothers. And Toxic Attraction will face the Motor City Machine Guns. And Sasha Mercedes Monet and Naomi will take on Disaster Box. The winners of those 2 matches will then face off for a spot in the round of 16. So, like I said, we've got 12 of the 16 decided. We'll have 10 more matches on Tuesday. And the winners of those matches, the survivors, the 4 winners out of those 10 matches will finish out the round of 16. And then Sunday, March 26th, we will narrow that 16 down to 4, with those 4 all moving on to WrestleMania, the biggest night in PWS history, all 3 titles on the line. Royce Chambers will defend the World Simu weight title against the winner of a Royal Rumble that will happen earlier that night. The final 4 of this tournament, the final 8 of the 150, our women's tournament. A lot of stuff going on that night. Quick run through of what we are going to see on Sunday night's stream when the 150 returns. Everything loading slowly, but we'll see Jordan Grace take on Takumi Iroha, Risa Serra against Edith Surreal, and the winners of those 2 matches will move on. Mayu Iwatani against Baby Allison, Dark Silhouetta against Koguma, who we just saw take the fall here against La Jaroquita. The winners of those matches will then face off. Tasha Steeles against Davey N, Charlie Evans against Chelsea Green. The winners of those matches will face off. Meiko Satomura against Hyper Misao, and Yuka Sakazaki against Allison Kay. The winners of those matches will then face off. Folks, we are just about out of time. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll see you next time here on Pro